Sorry students, I forgot to teach section A. Section A is vocabulary. Read the following words and choose the correct antonyms from the options given. Moist. Answer is arid. Frivolous. Serious. Omitted. Included. Protect. Accept. Serenity. Anxiety. Scattered. Gathered. Monotonous. Interest. Okay, let's move on to the section C. Match the words in column A with their pairs in column B to form compound words and write them in column C. Mantle. Matching word is piece. Mantelpiece. Eye. Lashes. Eyelashes. Water. Proof. Waterproof. Behave. Behave. Tall. Gate. Tall gate. Door. Knob. Doorknob. Spinning. Wheel. Spinning wheel. Next is section D. Frame meaningful sentences of your own using the following expressions from the story. Use a dictionary if required. First phrase is the thought was almost revolting. Students, you have to make this phrase as a sentence on your own. For example, my own friend had cheated me. I had not expected this from him. The thought was almost revolting. Next one is an expanse of pure white serenity. For example, Nammalvar had a long white beard like an expanse of pure white serenity. Next one, a turning point. For example, the turning point came when the company's products were featured in the national press. Next one is accepted her seclusion with resignation. For example, Grandma accepted her seclusion with resignation. Frivolous rebukes. For example, Lalita's grandchildren were making lots of noise while playing in the drawing room. She tried to make them quiet with frivolous rebukes. Students, do you know the American writer Henry James has written a novel which is also titled The Portrait of a Lady? Next section is E. Prefixes and suffixes. Her silver locks were scattered untidily over her pale, puckered face, and her lips constantly moved in inaudible prayer. In the above sentence, we can see the word inaudible is formed by adding the prefix in to the root or base word audible. Meaning of prefix. Prefix is a letter or a group of letters which is added to the beginning of a root word in order to modify it. Usually the new word formed is opposite of the given word. So, prefix is added to a word only to modify the word. In the above sentence, we also come across the word constantly. Here the suffix ly is added to the root word constant. Meaning of suffix is a suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a root word by adding suffixes. The grammatical function of the word changes. What is derivatives? Words that are derived or formed from the base word by adding prefixes and suffixes are called derivatives. Form two derivatives from each of the following words. For example, honest, honest, dishonest, honesty. Here we can see the word honest changed into dishonest by adding prefix. In the beginning we can see dis. It is a prefix. It modifies the word. It also changes the meaning of the word. And the next word we can see honesty. Here ty is a suffix. Likewise, you have to form the derivatives for the following words. Manage, defer, beauty, peace, arrange, collect, approve, narrate, class. For example, manage, manager, management. In the above sentence, we also come across the word constantly. Here the suffix ly is added to the root word constant. Constant changed into constantly by adding the word suffix ly. Suffix means it is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a root word. By adding suffixes, the grammatical function of the word changes. What is meant by derivatives? Derivatives means words that are derived or formed from the base word by adding prefixes and suffixes are called derivatives. There is an exercise for you students. Form two derivatives from each of the following words. Example, honest, dishonest, honesty. In the same way, you have to change the following words into prefix and suffix. Here you can see the words like manage, differ, beauty, peace, arrange, collect, approve, narrate, class. For example, manage, mismanage, management. Here the word miss is prefixes. Then the word meant is suffixes. Then differ, indifferent, difference. Beauty, unbeautiful, beautifully. Peace, unpeaceful, peacefully. Arrange, rearrange, arrangement. Collect, recollect, collection. Approve, disapprove, approved. Narrate, narrated, narrating. Class, underclass, classified. Next section is homophones. Filling the blanks with suitable homophones. So, what is homophones? Homophones mean two or more words having the same pronunciation but different meanings, origins, or spelling. It denotes the same sounds. Example, aunt, aunt, A-U-N-T, aunt, A-N-T. Both have same pronunciation. Another example, B, B-E, B, B, B-double-E. Next one, cell, C-E-double-L. In the same way, another word have the same pronunciation. S-E-double-L, cell. So students, fill in the blanks with suitable homophones. Break, break. Both have same pronunciation. A. We have a short dash between the sessions. Answer is break. B-R-E-A-K. We have a short break between the sessions. Next, B section. The car skidded to a halt when I applied the dash. Answer is brake. The car skidded to a halt when I applied the brake. B-R-A-K-E. Then the second one. Waist or waist. Shivani wears a belt around her dash. Answer is waist. W-A-I-S-T. B. We should never misuse or dash natural resources. Answer is waste. W-A-S-T-E. Third one is principle or principle. Oxygen is the dash element present in the Earth's crust. Answer is principal. P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L. Then B. Both these machines work on the same dash. Answer is principal. P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. Fourth one is bread or bread. A. Turtle should be a dash in a healthy environment. Answer is bread. B-R-E-D. B. I like to have toasted dash for breakfast. Answer is bread. B-R-E-A-D. Fifth one, lesson or lesson. A. This medicine will dash your pain. Answer is lesson. L-E-S-S-E-N. B. Finally, the manager learned a dash the hard way. Answer is lesson. L-E-S-S-O-N. Sixth one, pale, pale. The child looks very sick and dash. Answer is pale. P-A-L-E. B. I need a dash of water to wash these cups. Answer is pale. P-A-I-L. Seventh one is through, true. A. Ravi picked the banana peel and dashed it in a dustbin. Answer is threw. T-H-R-E-W. The soldiers had to pass dash a dark tunnel. Answer is through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Then the eighth one is corpse, corpse. A. The dash was covered with a shroud. Answer is corpse. Corpse. B. A 5-day annual training camp for the senior cadets of the National Cadet Dash has been organized. Answer is corps. Corps. Okay, students. Next section is listening activity. Read the following statements and the given options. Now, listen to your teacher read aloud a passage or play it on a recorder. You may listen to it again if required to help you choose the right options. According to Napoleon, good mothers make good dash. Options are A. Housewives, jobs, nations, ideas. The correct answer is nations. Mothers exhibit dash love. Options are unauthorized, unapproved, unacceptable, unconditional. Answer is unconditional. Dash mothers care much for their children. Options are adapted, adopted, adaptive, adaptable. Answer is adaptive. Dash is the most important thing in the world. Options are wealth, power, love, influence. Answer is love. Love should be extended to dash two. Options are friends, relatives, countrymen, creatures. Answer is creatures. Next section is speaking activity. Work in pairs and arrive at 5 points that bring out the benefits and challenges of living in either a nuclear family or a joint family. Share your views with your class. Build a conversation of 8 to 10 sets of exchange with your grandmother discussing the incidents that happened in your school that day. Every member contributes to forming a happy family. Share your views for a minute or two with your class. Next section is reading. Reading is to the mind what exercise to the body. Have you ever counted the number of words you read in an hour? The average reading speed of an educated adult is approximately 15,000 to 18,000 words per hour. If you read 4 hours a day, you are likely to go through 60,000 words daily. As you go through this process, you would be able to acquire several skills such as intensive and extensive reading, grasping meaning from the context, expressing what you have understood in appropriate words. You would be able to learn various types of techniques like skimming, scanning, decoding, encoding. According to Edward Fry, there are three reading speeds: study reading, speed reading, average reading speed, and skimming speed. Study reading speed is generally used to read material which demands total comprehension and retention of its meaning. For example, while preparing for an examination, average reading speed is used for everyday reading of newspapers, magazines, and novels, etc. Skimming is the fastest reading speed and is generally used for getting an overall idea of the material read. Scanning is another useful tool for speeding up reading. While scanning, you look for specific information without reading everything. A few practical hints to help you do activities under reading comprehension passages. First one, read the passage carefully and try to grasp its main theme. And second one, pay attention to the meanings of words, connotations, phrases, and sentences. Third one, grasp the manner in which the writer has developed his ideas and thoughts. Fourth one, read all the questions in the sequence and conceptualize the answers. Fifth one, read the passage again, focusing on the content and answer the questions appropriately. Find accurate solutions for vocabulary exercises too. Sixth one, go through your answers to check spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Now, read the following passage on laughter therapy and answer the questions that follow. Dear students, please read the following passage. Laughing is an excellent way to reduce stress in our lives. It can help you to cope with survive a stressful life. Laughter provides full-scale support for your muscles and unleashes a rush of stress-busting endorphins. Since the body cannot distinguish between real and fake laughter, anything that makes you giggle will have a positive impact. Laughter therapy aims to get people laughing in groups and individual sessions and can help reduce stress, make people and employees happier and more committed. as well as improve their interpersonal skills. This laughter comes from the body and not the mind. Laughter yoga is a practice involving prolonged voluntary laughter. It aims to get people laughing in groups. It is practiced in the early mornings in open parks. It has been made popular as an exercise routine developed by Indian physician Madan Kataria, who writes about the practice in his 2002 book Laugh for No Reason. Laughter yoga is based on the belief that voluntary laughter provides the same physiological as well as psychological benefits as spontaneous laughter. Laughter yoga session may start with gentle warm-up techniques which include stretching, chanting, clapping, eye contact and body movements to help break down inhibitions and encourage a sense of playfulness. Moreover, laughter is the best medicine. Breathing exercises are used to prepare the lungs for laughter, followed by a series of laughter exercises that combine a method of acting and visualization techniques. 20 minutes of laughter is sufficient to augment physiological development. A handful of small-scale scientific studies have indicated that laughter yoga has some medically beneficial effects, including cardiovascular health and mood. This therapy had proved to be good for these depressed patients. This laughter therapy also plays a crucial role in social bonding. Okay, students, now answer the following questions. Read the paragraphs and answer the questions.
Students, now it's your turn to answer the following questions. Answer the following. Question A. How does laughter help one to cope with stress? Answer is, laughter provides full-scale support for one's muscles and unleashes a rush of stress-busting and endorphins. Thus, it helps one to cope with stress. Next question. Which word in the text para 2 means the same as dedicated? Answer. Committed means dedicated. Question C. Why do you think voluntary laughter provides the same physiological as well as psychological benefits as spontaneous laughter? Answer is, human body cannot distinguish between real and fake laughter. Anything that makes a person jiggle has a positive impact on one's health. That is why I think voluntary laughter provides the same psychological and physiological benefits as spontaneous laughter. Question D. Laughter is the best medicine. Explain. Answer is, 20 minutes of laughter is sufficient to augment physiological development. Laughter has some medical benefits such as cardiovascular health and mood. Hence, laughter is the best medicine. Question E. Given below is a set of activities. Which of these are followed in the laughter yoga technique? Answer is body movements, clapping, breathing exercise, stretching of arms and legs, bending backwards. These are the set of activities. In the next question, laughter therapy also plays a crucial role in social bonding. How? Answer is, man is a social animal. Laughing breaks the ice and enables friendly conversation. A person endowed with spontaneous laughter naturally attracts large number of friends. In his company, even distressed relatives feel relieved and happy. Thus, laughter plays a crucial role in social bonding. And the next section is grammar, articles and determinants. Students, determinants are words placed in front of a noun to clarify what the noun refers to.
Okay, students, now let's discuss about articles and determinants. Determinants are words placed in front of a noun to clarify what the noun refers to. So, determinants will come in front of a noun. For example, look at the sentence. This laughter therapy also plays a crucial role in social bonding. Here in this sentence, the word this is a determiner and the word laughter therapy is a noun. What is noun? Noun is a naming word. So, this specifies a noun, laughter therapy. So, the word this refers to a particular noun, laughter therapy. Next is types of determinants. Articles A and D. Demonstrative. This, that, these, those. Possessive adjective. My, you, your, her, its, our, your, their. Quantifier. Some, any, few, little, more, much, any, every. Numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 100. Ordinals. First, second, third, last, next. These are the types of determinants. Okay, students. Let's move on to the next section A. Read the paragraph below and fill in the blanks using A, and or C. Read the paragraph below and fill in the blanks using A, and or D. It is said that I dash computer is dash electronic extension of the human brain. Therefore, in principle, dash computer can do all those acts which dash human brain can do. Today, computers are found to dash most useful devices as knowledge providers. Another important field of application of computers dash development of robots. Dash internet has brought dash drastic change in communication systems. So students now fill up the correct articles for this passage. Answer is, it is said that the computer is an electronic extension of human brain. Therefore, in principle, the computer can do all those acts which the human brain can do. Today, computers are found to be the most useful devices as knowledge providers. Another important field of application of computer is the development of robots. The internet has brought a drastic change in communication systems. Next, section B. In the following paragraph, insert a, and or the wherever necessary and rewrite the sentence. In our family, we have planned to take children to zoo next Sunday. Van has been arranged and we are sure to have comfortable journey. Zoo is interesting place for children who enjoy watching animals and want to know more about them. Even youngsters love zoo. Students find out where to insert A, and or D. Then find out it and write. Okay. Answer is, in our family we have planned to take children to the zoo. The zoo next Sunday. Then a van has been arranged and sure to have a comfortable journey. Then in the next sentence we have to add the zoo. We have to insert the zoo. The zoo is interesting place for children. The zoo is interesting place for children who enjoy watching the animals. Okay, before the word animals we have to insert the, and want to know more about them. Even the youngsters, the word youngsters, before the word youngsters we have to insert the. Even the youngsters love to visit the zoo. Okay, section C. Fill in the blanks with appropriate determinants. In the bracket, articles have been included. So, students read the passage clearly and write the appropriate determinants for this passage. Once the emperor gave a bag of seeds to his council of ministers and said that he would give them 6 months time to grow the seeds. Whoever does a good job will be made the dash emperor of that empire. The ministers took their task seriously. After 6 months, ministers had small plants in their pots. A dash had very large plants. Dash had medium-sized plants. The emperor entered the hall. He was amused to see plant. He called the minister and asked him what he did with the seed Minister explained the process he adopted to make plant grow. The emperor called the other ministers to explain what they did. Only ministers had come with an empty pot. They laughed loudly at the foolishness of this minister. But the emperor applauded him and made him the emperor. Do you know why? He had given them boiled seeds which will not grow. Only minister was honest. Okay. I'm going to tell you the answer. Once the emperor gave a bag of seeds to his council ministers and said that he would give them 6 months time to grow the seeds. Whoever does a good job, will be made the next emperor of that empire. Then all the ministers took their task seriously. After 6 months, many ministers had small plants in their pots. A few had very large plants, some had medium-sized plants. The emperor entered the hall. He was very much amused to see the plants. He called the first minister and asked him what he did with the seed. The minister explained the process he adopted to make next plant grow. The emperor called the other ministers to explain what they did. Only one minister had come with an empty pot. They laughed loudly at the foolishness of this minister, but the emperor applauded him and made him the next emperor. Do you know why? He had given them boiled seeds which will not grow. Only Only one minister was honest. Next section D. Fill in the blanks with appropriate determinants. They came early, but there was dash work to do. The right answer is little. Little. Anand invited dash friends for the birthday party. What was the right answer? Few or a few? Yes, the right answer is a few. The teacher gave dash student a separate topic for the assignment. What was the right answer? All or every? Every. Yes. The teacher gave every student a separate topic for the assignment. Dash the water overflowed from the tank. What was the right answer? Most of or many? Yes, most of. Most of the water overflowed from the tank. Next, each one of my dash friend or friends wished me on my birthday. What was the right answer? Friend or friends? Yes, friends. Each one of my friends wished me on my birthday. Vijay had dash idea about the problem. Right answer is no. Vijay had no idea about the problem. Next, Adi had taken photos during the program. Much or many? Right answer is many. Adi had taken many photos during the program. Dash girls who attended the class informed others about the test. What was the right answer? Some or few? Some. Some girls who attended the class informed the others about the test. Okay, student. Next section is tenses. Tenses of verbs are used to express time. They indicate the time and state of the action. The following picture graphs will help you understand the tense forms better. Simple tense. She worked every day yesterday. She works every day. She will work again tomorrow. Progressive. She was working at 9 a.m. this morning. She is working right now. She will be working at 6 p.m. tonight. Perfect. When she retired, she had worked all her life. So far, she has worked all her life. When she retires, she will have worked all her life. Perfect progressive. When she retired, she had been working for 40 years. She has been working for 40 years. When she retires, she will have been working for 40 years. Next section is the tenses chart. Simple past. Simple past used to talk about a complete action in a time before now. For example, Saran wrote a poem yesterday. Simple present indicates a action or conditions happening right now. Here, Saran writes a poem every day. So, simple present is to express habits or general to indicate a future event on a designated date as part of a plan or arrangement. Next one is simple future. Simple future. Saran will write a poem tomorrow. Here in this we for this tense they use helping verb will plus present tense verb. Usage to indicate an action, condition or circumstance that hasn't taken place yet. Progressive or continuous. Progressive or continuous past tense. Here Saran was writing a poem when his friends arrived. Was, were plus ing verb form. Usage to indicate uncompleted action of the past in the bracket with or without time reference. To indicate persistent habits of the past in the bracket with continuously always forever etc. Progressive or continuous present tense. Saran is writing a poem right now. Am, is, or plus ing verb form. Usage to indicate action occurring at the time of speaking, to indicate a temporary action that may not be occurring at the time of speak. Progressive or continuous future. Saran will be writing a poem when his friends arrive. Will be plus ing verb form. Usage to indicate what will be going on at some time in the future, to indicate a planned future events. Next one is perfect past tense. Saran had written a poem when his friends arrived. Had plus past participle. Usage to indicate a completed action of the past that happened before another event took place. Perfect present tense. Saran has written the poem. Have or has plus past participle. Usage to indicate a past action which is not defined by a time of occurrence, to indicate an action that started in the past and has continued until now. Then perfect future tense. Saran will have written a poem by the time his friends arrive. Will have plus past participle. Usage to indicate an action that will be complete before another event takes place. Next one is perfect continuous past. Saran had been writing a poem for 2 hours when his friends arrived. Had been plus ing verb form. Usage to indicate an action in the past that began before a certain point in the past and continued up until that point in time. Perfect continuous present. Saran has been writing a poem for 2 hours. Have or has been plus ing verb form. Usage. To indicate an action which started at some point in the past and may or may not be complete. Perfect continuous future. Future tense. Saran will have been writing a poem for 4 days. Will have been plus ing verb form. Usage. To indicate an action that will have happened for some time and will not be completed at a certain point in the future. Okay. Next section is A. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs in brackets and read the completed passage aloud. So students, read it carefully and write correct verb form for this passage. The people of India as a whole dash warm-hearted and hospitable. Any calamity in any part of the world immediately dash their charity and generosity and a committee dash promptly dash set up dash up to collect funds to help the distressed. The most endearing quality in them, the respect they show for the work done in any capacity. They dash in what we dash the dignity of labor. Answer is the people of India as a whole are warm-hearted and hospitable. Any calamity in any part of the world immediately arouses their charity and generosity, and a committee is set promptly set up to collect funds to help the distressed. The most endearing quality in them is the respect they show for the work done in any capacity. They believe in what we call the dignity of labor. Okay. Next section is B. Now use the verbs given in brackets in the following sentences in their correct forms. Now use the verbs given in brackets in the following sentences in their correct form. So students, use the verbs given in brackets and use the